Agents 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 3 and 9, and you, number 1. You're coming with me, agent number 4. Of course, while I'm still your chief, I do have a number to abide by as well. These numbers have been assigned to us to matchmake us with each other for the best skill complement. That, admittedly, may not be the best way to word it. So, essentially what I'm trying to say is you and I are matched up because our skills complement each other well. Same with all of you. Follow the mission and move out. You come with me. To brief you once more, we are here to explore uncharted wild land. That's the best way I can really describe a place like this. Wild. So, you've heard of places like this from a Miss Lucia Elwyn? I understand. I believe I am familiar with her name as well. So, hopefully you can grab from the information she shared with you, and all the things we went over before coming here. You're asking why our skills complement each other? Well, it's really very simple. I'm quiet, light on my feet, fast, but sometimes too aggressive. From what I've heard, you tend to be pretty calculated as well, but not in the way that you might rush into battle without thinking. I am calculated, but sometimes I overestimate. Myself, that is. Good. I'm excited to work with you as well. In truth, one of the... I'll keep them anonymous for now. One of the people who recommended I work with you also said, if worst comes to worst, I could use you as bait. Yes. What an awkward thing to say. That's exactly what I said as well. Don't worry, I don't plan on using you for bait. Yes, you have nothing to worry about. I'm sure whatever we run into, it's not going to be bad enough to where I have to make some kind of quick escape. Even if I do, I'll make sure we both make it out alive. Now, we're supposed to stop occasionally to log what we see. Any strange anomalies, weird things, new creatures, things like that. Unfortunately, it's already getting dark. We won't have much time to hit multiple spots. At the very least, I project we will be able to hit 2, maybe start on the 3rd spot if we're lucky. But our area, it's a bit rougher than everyone else's. Yes, well, relatively irrelevant to our mission. Agents 5 and 6 were assigned to Section 1, the Quiet Meadowscape. 7 and 8 were assigned to Section 2, Raging Waterfalls. 3 and 9, Section 3, the Sharp Cliffside. And you and I were assigned to Section 4, Woodland Thorn. The only reason I hesitated to mention the others is because you might sit here wishing you got assigned to something else. Unfortunately, we're stuck here. The section we were tasked to explore is also the biggest one here. Everyone else, they were assigned to smaller sections. The only reason I took you with me is because I think we can stop each other from losing sanity. No, it's just that in this section, there are unusually high ether levels, and it's also unusually cold here. At night, it drops to about -40 degrees, or worse. I agree. It is quite strange. We haven't really figured out what's going on yet. I'm curious if there's some sort of strange ice ethereal or something. I guess we won't know until we find out. So, for that reason, I'm excited to be here. But for the same reasons, part of me is also wishing we don't run into anything like that. But don't fear. Keep hope. And please, stay focused. You being a rookie and all, it's quite dangerous I brought you out to these parts. I should have probably brought someone else, but I have faith in you. I believe you can do good. You may have only started a bit ago, but I believe in you. And that's a lot, considering I'm your chief. Of course. When I see great potential in someone, I know it. So take my word as truth. Well then, we should probably get exploring. Before the sun goes down, I'd like to hit at least 2 spots. Let's go, shall we? Okay. This area doesn't seem too bad. It's lots of brush. Quite a dense forest we have here. And a variety of plants. The flora looks dangerous. Sharp. A deep red, like blood. This whole place leaves you with an unsettling feeling. Continue journaling while we both make observations. This also seems to be some kind of dense fog, though I'm not sure where it's coming from. Before we entered this woodland area, it was fairly clear outside. It's strange. Once you enter the vicinity, it feels as if someone is watching you. Yes, like there are eyes in the trees. It's deeply unsettling. We should get out of here and go to the second spot as soon as possible. I'd rather revisit this place when it's not as close to nighttime. What's up? Oh, you're sketching the place? Very good. I'm sure we could take pictures tomorrow as well, but for now, having a sketch of it would be nice. Let me see. Wow, this is really very good. I'm glad I brought you. I'm sure sketches like these will be greatly appreciated. When we come back, you must show the other agents. I'm sure they'd have many compliments for you. You find it embarrassing. Why? You say a soldier shouldn't draw, but a soldier having talent like this, a gentle side, and an appreciation for the arts, it's actually something quite admirable. I'm sure someday you'll grow to appreciate the skill. Even the interest. It's something not many soldiers can say. No, I do not share that sort of hobby. I'm not very good with sketching. I'm afraid if I attempted the same thing, it might come out like a child's drawing, which is something I'm not willing to show to the rest of the group. Yes, it would be quite crude. Well, that should be the last observations we need for the deep Woodland Thorn. The more shallow end, and the end that seems less creepy, is this way. Yes, I'm sure it'd be appreciated to continue journaling on the way. My memory is quite good, so I'll keep everything in my head for now. Once we set up camp for the night... Oh, yes. We're not going anywhere. We won't leave until the mission is done, fully. Which means, if we're not done, we're setting up camp for tonight. I hope you don't mind. We do have to share a tent. It's safer that way. Yes. As one can imagine, if you or I were to get hurt, it's better that we're already together rather than in separate locations. Trust and believe. I hear everything. Apologies. I forgot to turn my voice translator off. Yes. It may have made my voice a bit muffled. Sorry if you didn't catch those last parts. Let's continue walking for a bit. If we keep going this way, we should reach the second area. Yes, like I mentioned, the Woodland Thorn is the most dangerous place. It's also the largest. It may take us a few days to get through. And, granted, if the others haven't gone home yet, we have more members to grab from. But none of that is a guarantee. Perhaps it's a difference of direction. I ordered them to stay as long as they need to complete the mission. However, each of us were technically given different missions for the designated areas. So, it's completely fair if we're the only ones left by tomorrow morning, and the rest have returned home, because they've technically completed their mission. I wouldn't blame them for leaving. This place is quite uncomfortable. You bet the other places are fine? I assume so. A place called Quiet Meadowscape sounds a lot more pleasant than where we are. Right. Let's get charting, shall we? This place seems a lot calmer. There isn't as much fog. You can see more clearly, and the color of the branches, it's both deep red, crimson, and various shades of brown. It feels a lot less, sinister, if I were to pick a word for it. Oh? You look cold. Are you all right? I see. Your skin is starting to feel the chill that comes at night. If I were to guess, I would assume it's maybe -10, 15. It'll only drop from here. Like I mentioned, we won't have a lot of time anyway, so let's log what we can, and then get out of here to set up. I'm sure a nice warm fire, cozy blankets, and some shelter will do us good. Now, what seems different from this place to the other? It's the same area, but perhaps less concentrated ether energy? Yes, there was something very odd about the other part. Oh, how odd. Usually the translator is perfectly fine. If it sounded weird earlier, that might have been from some sort of ether corruption as well. High ether levels are known to mess with certain tech. I'm sure that was probably the case, but I won't be needing that until later. Hopefully, we won't need to translate for anyone. I always carry it just in case. Plus, my nose gets cold. Sometimes it helps, but I suppose that's why people created things called scarves and stuff like that. Yes, I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's just move quickly. I'm starting to feel the cold too. It wouldn't be beneficial for you to stay out here. In theory, it wouldn't be good for me to either. But seeing as I'm a fox Thyran, and you're no Thyran at all, well... Yes, of course. I don't have a big fluffy tail to curl up in like most foxes do, but I do have these big ears. It'll be good for when we have to do on and off shifts to listen for any danger. I can start, so please don't worry about that. You deserve rest after this creepy area that I've put you through. While I do agree that research can be fun, I don't agree about the unsettling aspects of it. I assume places that aren't corrupted with ether, or have high ether levels, well, they're probably more pleasant to be in and around. But emotions aside, our mission is important. Any of these uncharted areas, a child could wander into, or a bystander. The sooner we have information on how safe it is to be around here, the better. If we could build infrastructure, it would be quite beneficial. But aside from that, even just having a few strongholds here to keep down the ether levels and stop any ether anomalies from building, it would be great. Precisely. It's keeping the area under control before it gets out of control. Doing it as soon as possible is the most beneficial and most efficient. So, as it gets darker, the temperature will continue to drop. I've mentioned this many times, but now I'm really starting to feel it. No, I don't have to leave quite yet. I want to get a few more notes. Pictures would be great, but I don't think our cameras will pick up anything good right now. You'd think we'd have better equipment by now, but we are still working on replacing some things. Besides, Technology is just not working the best around this area. Hopefully the other agents were able to get some good material. Yes. I'd hate to come back empty-handed too. After all, everybody is under my supervision. So, hopefully, if they did camp here tonight, or, at the very least, if everyone returns by tomorrow morning, we can debrief, figure out what the other groups discovered, and tell them our findings as well. That would be a good time to present your sketches. No, it won't be embarrassing. I'm sure the others will appreciate your efforts, especially in a time where we can't rely on technology completely. I can certainly commend you for putting your skills to use. You found an alternative. That sort of creativity, it's greatly appreciated, especially when coupled with your more soldier-esque skills. Now, we can move out. Do you have enough notes jotted down? Great. That's amazing that you got almost 10 pages in total. They're filled completely. Right. We'll go over things after we finish setting up. Let's move out, shall we? Come along. And watch your step. You can hold my hand if you'd like. I don't mind. It's only for the safety of you. I wouldn't want you tripping or falling down someplace. It's very hard to see at night. Not particularly for me, but I can imagine even harder for you. Oh, I forgot we packed flashlights. That would be quite nice, actually. Let's get those running. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe most of our items, gadgets and otherwise, are a pretty quick setup. All we have to do is toss this on the floor, let it roll a couple times, and it'll target the correct area where the ground is most even. There it goes. Okay. The tent is set up. Now all we need to do is climb inside. Go ahead. I'll check the outside and make sure everything is stable. If you feel a bit of a kick or two, that's just me. Alright. Everything is secure enough. Let's get inside and zip this up. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Are you okay? Good. You seem quite layered up. I may have missed a layer or two, which made all the difference. And how cold I feel right now. You can take this as a lesson to not do that. You did great. Even chiefs make mistakes sometimes. Do not hold this against me. It was another act of oversight on my end. I thought I could handle it, but it is quite cold. Here, help me set up. Take some of these blankets, lay them on the floor. Pack these pillows against the edges of the tent, and our sleeping bags should keep us quite warm. Yes, I have hand warmers as well. If you'd like to, you can pop them and throw them in the corner. We'll grab them a bit later. There we go. Here's your sleeping bag as well. I don't believe we can light a campfire or anything like that. but we do have digital warmers and pretty standard hand warmers, leg warmers, that kind of thing. Yes, they should last us for a while. After using these, we should have 4 extra. If at least one of the groups went home, they should be able to come back with more supplies. Should we call it in? No, they were already ordered to do that. Tomorrow morning, at least one of the groups should come back with more. Hand warmers, food, that kind of thing. There, much better. You said we only have 1 hand warmer left? Unfortunately, in this sort of cold, they won't do very good. Okay, I was hoping we'd have a surplus, but it seems like we're already out. Oh, shoot. I believe the pack that was assigned to us was one that was unfinished. At least we have some kind of health bar here. Yes, protein bar, I believe. If you want to eat it, please go right ahead. I'm not that hungry. Fine. I will take a 4th if you can eat the rest. Nutrients are good, no matter if we're hungry or not. Yum. Yum. Right, let's put that away. We have only so many hand warmers, and it's still quite cold. How about we conserve our energy and review notes tomorrow? Apologies for any discomfort, but I need you to find a way to keep us warm until we make it to tomorrow. Then cuddling it is. You said you'll only listen if it's an order? Well then, direct orders. From your chief, Hoshimi Miyabi. You must cuddle me, so that we can keep each other warm. If you don't, we might as well go outside and freeze. So, what'll it be, rookie? Good. Come here. Yes, it's still quite cold, but it's getting better. We should be fine in here till morning. Besides, it's far more efficient to get inside one sleeping bag and wrap the other one around us. It'll keep us both much warmer. Thank you. You do quite good. I'm sure your talent and dedication will be recognized once we get back. It's already recognized by myself. You want me to just be quiet so I can get warm? Do not order me around. I am your chief. And... okay, let's just go to bed. Yes, better conservation of energy. Plus, I'm really cold. You said what? I look cute with my ears down? Don't say things like that. It's not appropriate for the mission. Please, just go to bed. Or else I'll have to suffocate you in your sleep. Yes, direct orders from me again. Good night, Rocky.
Hello, it's me too. This is an after a recording little note here. If you're still listening, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing, and also if you're interested in spicier content for the adult audience that I have, please head over to Patreon. I just launched paid memberships. For $3 a month, you can get full access to brand new 30 to 40 minute, maybe 20 to 40 minute or more length audios that are full of spice and for your listening pleasure. I also have a $1 tier that is once a month. If you like to just throw some monetary support my way, the paid tier, the $3 a month tier for Patreon, also allows you to download the full-length audios that are all over on Patreon. So if you're interested in any of that, please head over to the link in the description and please ask any questions you have on my actual Patreon page. I have free membership for all the audios made before the Yidhari one, and every audio after that will be paid. So, thank you so much for the continuous support. Thank you also for 30,000 subscribers. It's been quite the journey, and I'm very, very happy to be here with you guys. And also apologies, I did in the description state as well, but so sorry for the corrupted audio from like 1 minute to 12 minutes. I could not find my adapter for my MacBook, and I decided to record on my other setup, which is not set up for the Blue Yeti mic. It's set up for a different mic. So I think I had it on a different, some sort of like bit rate or something. I had it on the wrong settings, and it ended up recording like shit. So sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed the story otherwise. And if you were planning on falling asleep to this, feel free to just skip to the 12-minute mark and fall asleep to that. And other than that, I don't think I have anything else. So thank you so much for watching.